Hello everybody, my name is Bobble Hat Boy and welcome to another Bobble Hat Boy video. In today's video I am back at the wonderful Alton Towers resort and this time for their fireworks event. As you can probably tell, this is an audio on top of my vlog because the audio went very weird. But the video itself was still salvageable. Before this we went on Rita twice and now we are of course in the Gangsta Granny queue line. But before we go on Gangsta Granny we must go through the Royal Doggy Door. My ride on Gangsta Granny was quite good, however, it seemed like timings were a bit off, and as you can see right now, we are on the legendary ride that is Raj's Bouncy Bottom Burp after going on to Flavio's Fabulous Fandango. Whilst I am on Raj's Bouncy Bottom Burp, I do want to talk slightly more about my Gangsta Granny ride. Of course, Gangsta Granny when it opened used to get a lot of queues, however, I do think maybe it wasn't the right IP, because it doesn't get long queues at all anymore, and it's a shame because the ride is pretty good. However, yes, my ride then seemed very slow and effects not happening at times and we weren't moving at times. However, it still was a very good ride, and if you haven't ever done it, then you will definitely enjoy it. Along with that, we also did Flavio's, which is a temporary funfair ride. However, unlike the rest of the Retro Squad, I do believe it is staying on park. However, unlike the other Retro Squad and Funfair rides, Flavio's is actually themed into the area, and I do quite like it. As you can see currently, we are still on Raj's Bouncy Bottom Burp, which, according to my brother, the Dr. 11, has a better drop than Nemesis Sub-Terrors, which, actually, I'm quite inclined to agree. After our escapades in the world of David Walliams, we made our way over to Katanga Canyon and the Runaway Mine Train. After our very enjoyable ride on the Runaway Mine Train, we made our way over to the Curse at Alton Manor to say hello to Emily and some of the brand new scenes on the ride. Let's go on, shall we? I did thoroughly enjoy my ride on the Curse at Alton Manor, including the brand new scenes. Now, as you can see, Nemesis. If you fancy having a look more into Nemesis, then do have a look at my construction update, which I released last week, and that'll be in the top right-hand corner. After this, we didn't look, we also went on the Blade, and then we looked at Galactica from inside of the queue, and then doing what Galactica loves to do, it broke. The Retro Squad is 3 funfair rides, Funk and Fly, Spinjam and Twistertron, which all left after the end of the season, and this is your final look. I mean, it's very blurry, but shush. Anyhow, there's also brand new theming along this path, which looks very nice, on the path between Wickerman and Gloomywood. However, themed to Katanga Canyon. Speaking of my ride on the Curse Alton Manor, I do think it was very well done. I very much enjoyed it. I liked the new scenes. The projection after the mirror scene was a bit iffy, to say the least. It was a bit naff. But the other two inside of the hide and seek scene I thought were very good. The fact that the Curse at Alton Manor has had new scenes and was incredible before is very exciting and makes me very excited for what is to come in the future. Now, let's go have a look at some fish, because I don't think fish can break down. Sharkbait Reef is a great little aquarium, and it's free as well. Unlike the Alton Towers dungeon, it is a free attraction. In there I saw loads of different types of fish, including Nemo and Dory. Well, I don't know why it took Disney 2 films to find both of them, but you know, I saw them pretty quickly in that tank. Have you guys ever been in Sharkbait Reef? I love it, it's lovely in here. My favourite exhibit was this, the TV screen with the DVD video logo that never hit the wall. It was incredible. I loved it. They also spelt meters wrong. So that's a bit naughty, Alton Towers. Spell meters right. It's RE, not ER. Anyway, that concludes my visit to Sharkbait Reef. On to the next thing. So, I did very much enjoy my run-through of Sharkbait Reef by Sea Life. Is it really a run-through? We weren't running. My walkthrough of Sharkbait Reef by Sea Life, it was jolly good, and very unsurprisingly, the fish didn't break down. Like, you what? Is this Alton Towers? Something not breaking down? But fish, luckily, do not break down. And as this was filmed on a fireworks night, there was lots of fireworks preparation going on, including on the lawns just past the lake, on the other side of the lake from Towers Street, and it looks lovely. Now, before we go on Oblivion, I need to show you this. Bin sector! I have no idea why there's so many bins in a row, but it is hilarious. Anyway, on to Oblivion we go, which Oblivion has been closed for ages before we got here. Like, literal weeks. But the day I came, Oblivion's #1 fan, it opened, so, you know, crazy stuff. So, we have just come off of the Smiler, which we did single rider, and we did that after our ride on Oblivion. And now we're at Spinjam, which you can see behind me, which will be my last ever ride on Spinjam. And now I'm joined by the IronAgent, who appeared in some other videos this year. He appeared in my Darren Brown's Ghost Train review video, which you should definitely watch. And yeah, we're going on, as you can see. We're now on. It's quite a while of footage, so I can talk over. He also helped build many things at Enschel Park with me, and we co-own Immersion Craft together. So, my ride on the Smiler, I was on front row, and I very much enjoyed it. I've never done the front row before, so that was a nice change instead of being on the back row where it bashes your head quite a lot. It was great fun, and yeah, it is a good ride. However, it definitely needs a bit of love. And the station, you know, it always got some new theme in. Oh, lovely. It's got a poster or two. Oblivion is still the best ride in X Sector, and it was amazing, even with all the coldness bashing against your face. It was awesome. I loved it. Of course, I do love Oblivion. However, during the queuing experience, there were definitely too many fast trackers, and that was very annoying. However, it was very fun when we actually overtook some of them, because it was a really long queue for fast track as well. Right, continuing on. However, despite my annoyance at fast trackers on Oblivion, both of my rides overall were incredible, and I loved them both. Now, I have to give props to somebody. Whoever put googly eyes onto the Twisted Tron logo, as you can see right here, I love you dearly. That's amazing. Genuinely, once I saw it, I laughed my head off. Anyhow, my ride on Spinjam was really good. It was a really intense cycle on your legs. It was crazy. I don't actually know what the cycle was. It was very weird, but I loved it very much. Now, continuing around the park, me and the agent, we're going to go on the curse at Alton Manor for a second time. Well, for me, it's the second time. It's his first time seeing the brand new scenes. I did ask him what he thought of the new scenes, and he thought they were very good. After that, we also made our way back to Forbidden Valley to have a look at Nemesis in the Night. If you want to see Nemesis in the Night and some construction, like I've said, watch my Nemesis construction update. Then, after that, we went back to the Curse at Old Manor and just have a look at the atmosphere in the queue.
Welcome to the open house auction of Alton Manor. Please proceed in an orderly fashion.
Once we had our ride in the Curse at Old Manor, we went on to Wicker Man, and I absolutely loved it. It was great. We literally went in the fast track queue. However, it still took very long. My ride on Wicker Man was very good, and I very much enjoyed it. And I don't know why, but for some reason the lights turned on at the pre-show. Anyhow, I'm now going to be quiet and let you enjoy some of the 2023 Alton Towers Fireworks Spectacular. Genuinely, it was absolutely incredible. After the fireworks, we literally ran straight to Galactica, and we got on that straight away, and it didn't break down this time. What a surprise for Galactica! Well done. Well done. It was a good ride as well, to be fair, and we got to see the new Nemesis construction. If you want to watch my Nemesis construction video, it'll be in the... yeah, you should just watch it. But yeah, you could see the vein on Nemesis, and it just looks amazing. Can't wait for Nemesis next year. After that, we went to Nemesis Subterra. We went on it, and then we got into the central core, the egg, and then the doors closed. If you know Subterra, you know that the doors closed, and then it starts. However, the doors then opened, and then we got sent out, and then we got sent into the lift again, and then we got sent back out to the pre-show, and then we got sent back outside. So it did break, but it was pretty funny. You know, that's actually what the experience is meant to be. You're meant to see the egg and then leave. Anyhow, then we went back in. We started chanting with the staff members going, egg, egg, egg. It was great fun. And then we got off that and we went over to 13 for our final ride of the day, which was very good. I love 13 in the dark. You genuinely can't see where you're going, which is amazing. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do consider subscribing. Did you go to Alton Towers fireworks in 2023? I would love to know. And are you excited for Nemesis? I will hopefully see you all later. Goodbye!